Hello and welcome to another episode of Discover with Spinati. I'm your host, Dr. Spinati. Today on episode number 134, yes, we are going strong. 134 episodes straight, no breaks, live. That's right, live. Today we're talking about sleeping with a mosquito because if you know anything about discomfort, it is to sleep with something like a mosquito. And today we're going to be talking about what a mosquito means and why you should think along the lines of a mosquito. Before I go on, I should go live on Instagram because I often forget to do that for my favorite people to attend. So today we're talking about sleeping with a mosquito. There's a quote, a very famous quote that says, if you think that you are insignificant, or rather, if you think that you're too small to make a difference, if you think that you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. And so if you sleep with a mosquito, you'll know that a mosquito, which you can barely see, and it's pretty tiny, you'll wake up with enough for you to remember that. So irrespective of whether or not you feel a certain way, that should not stop you from doing certain things. There's no point in life in living in a small mode, living in a mode that you think or you feel that you're small. You feel like you're just not significant enough, that no one's paying attention to you or whatever. But the point is, and that's the whole point of this incredibly short podcast that is going to be very short, is for you to take action. Now, if you are in the state of thinking that you're sad or you're depressed or you feel down or you just don't feel like it or whatever it is, then picture this scenario with me because I got a good scenario for you, so pay attention. Here's a scenario. You are all of a sudden, you're on your computer or on your phone, sitting on the couch, being the way that you are usually, and then someone just barges through your door and then kidnaps you, blindfolds you, and then drops you in the middle of the jungle. Okay, so imagine this scenario. So now you're kidnapped, blindfolded, and now you're dropped in the middle of the jungle. And now you see a bunch of lions coming at you. They're attacking you from afar. Okay, you're seeing them. They're coming straight at you. And then beside you, you see a tree. And there's a sign that says, climb this tree and live. Are you going to be saying to yourself, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I don't feel like it, let them eat me? Or is your instinct going to kick in and you're going to say, I should probably consider this option? Or are you going to be saying to yourself, well, I've never climbed a tree before, I don't know how to climb a tree. Maybe I should ask an expert on how I should best climb the tree while the lions are coming straight at you. The obvious answer is no. You're going to climb the tree because you need to live. That kind of urgent action, that kind of urgency in your action is what is going to allow you to live. And it's the same level of action, the same level of urgency that is going to allow you to succeed. In the military, it's been ingrained in us for us to act with a sense of urgency. So, there's a funny thing that we say all the time is that, hurry up and wait. And that's something that I got from the military is, you do things really quickly and then you sit around and you wait for whatever it is that you need to wait for. Okay, whether you're waiting for the bus to come or waiting for someone to come towards you to give you something or something, whatever it is, it's you don't wait until last minute for you to do the action and then you hope for you to actually be on time for the next phase. No, you hurry up, you put an incredible amount of urgency and then you wait. And that's actually using Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law states that the amount of time that you give a task is proportional to the amount of time necessary to complete that task. What does that mean? That means that if you give yourself a week to study for an exam, it's going to take you a week for you to study for the exam. But if you give yourself a day for you to study for the exam, guess what? You're going to find a way for you to study for that exam in a day. I've been through it. 100% certain you've been through it. And so that's the mind game that we play with each other. Not with each other, with our own mind, is that we give ourselves way too much time. We sit around, we procrastinate, we do things we shouldn't be doing. And then at the last minute, when the lions are about to attack, then we start to want to climb the tree and hope that the lions aren't fast enough for them to catch us before we're all the way up in the tree so that they don't catch us. So today is simply a reminder for you that two things. One, you're never too insignificant to make a difference in your life or in the life of other people. And two, is that if you're ever feeling lazy, correction. If you're ever feeling down or sad, or you just don't feel like doing something, don't say to yourself, don't trick yourself, don't play that mind game with yourself and say, I'm sad, nothing's working, blah, blah, blah. Say, replace that I'm sad, replace the word sad with lazy. Okay. And then see how much that changes your perspective on life so that you can actually get the proper perspective and you can act like that mosquito, or you can act like you were dropped in the middle of the jungle and just get her done. You see what I'm saying? So don't play small, always play big in life. And as always, keep smiling. That was good.